Shalom, I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Ray Millstone that taught us his word. Just more war drums being beaten, more, wars and rumors of wars. I got this article out of Euronews.com, and basically the West is answering, to Putin's bluff. Because Putin, a while back, threatened to use nukes and said it wasn't a bluff. So now there's been a response from the West by this guy named Josep Borrell. So this article was dated October 14th. It's entitled Ukraine War. Russian army will be annihilated if it launches nuclear attack, warns Josep Borrell. In response to Vladimir Putin's nuclear threats, Josep Borrell said the West was not bluffing either. Russian nuclear attack or nuclear strike against Ukraine would trigger such a powerful answer from the West that the Russian army would be annihilated, said Josep Borrell, EU's foreign policy chief. His comments came in response to Russian President Vladimir Putin's increasingly combative rhetoric. After signing a partial mobilization decree to boost the Russian army ranks on September 21st, Putin warned NATO that his country had various means of destruction. It's not a bluff. The blunt remarks on Thursday, Borrell directly replied to the Russian leader's threats. There's a nuclear threat, and Putin is saying he's not bluffing. Well, he cannot afford bluffing, Borrell said during a European Diplomatic Academy event. It has to be clear that the people supporting Ukraine and the European Union and the member states in the United States and NATO are not bluffing either. Any nuclear attack against Ukraine will create an answer. Not a nuclear answer, but such a powerful answer from the military side that the Russian army will be annihilated, and Putin should not be bluffing, he said. Borrell spoke of serious moment in history and painted a grim picture of profound uncertainty and instability for global politics as a result of Russia's invasion. Asked about Borrell's comments on nuclear annihilation, a European Commission spokesperson said a Russian nuclear strike against Ukraine would be a total game changer, and the UE countries were preparing for any possible scenario. And what was arguably the most shocking moment of the speech, Borrell publicly berated the UE ambassadors present at the event for not reporting fast enough about developments in their respective countries. But yeah, it's just wars, rumors of wars, things escalating. But these were the things that we were told to look for. To not fear this, because it has to come. But the outcome of a nuclear war is going to be total destruction, which was prophesied in the scriptures. It said the 10th part of the city fell, so all of America was going to be destroyed, along with Israel. It's going to be a great darkness and gloominess, man. Even after the destruction, it's going to be very dark and all that, those clouds, those nuclear winter and all that. But this has to come in order for Yahushai's kingdom to be brought on the planet Earth. But the first scripture is 2 Peter 3:10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works thereof, works that are therein, shall be burnt up. Yeah, but the day of the Lord shall come as a thief of the night. Not if you're watching. That's why you have to watch as well as pray. You have to watch out the news and the articles and what's going on worldwide, so that the day doesn't come as a thief in the night. 2/3 of our people, this day is going to come as a thief in the night. And it's going to be too late when that day comes. Which the heavens shall pass away with great noise. Yeah, the nuclear missiles, man. The earth shall rock to and fro like a drunkard. There's all those missiles hitting the earth. The whole earth is going to shake. And the elements shall melt with fervent heat. And the earth also, and the works therein shall be burned up. I've seen that all these things shall be dissolved. What manner of persons ought you to be in all holy conversation and godliness, looking for and hasting unto the coming day of the Most High, wherein the heavens, being on fire, shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Yeah, so you gotta hasten the day. You gotta look forward to these things. Watch as well as pray, so it doesn't overtake you as the night, overtake you and come upon you as a thief in the night. But also because these things must come to pass. You have to hasten that day for us, for the elect, but ultimately Yahweh Shai, to come into rulership. Because at the end of the day, that's what we're all waiting for, man. We're trying to get up out of here, man. You don't have to deal with these, these devils, and these a-holes at the job, these demons jumping on people. You have to deal with all kinds of madness. People just pissing you off. It's like you're ready to just get out of here, man. The day-to-day BS of this place, man. It really wears you down after a while. But that's why it says right here, looking for and hasting unto the coming day of the Most High, Yahweh Shai. But don't fear these things, because Yahweh Shai said, in Matthew 24:4, and Yahweh Shai answered them and said, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying that I am the anointed, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So yeah, this must come to pass. This World War III must come to pass. Yeah. It says, for nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines, pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places. And all these are the beginning of sorrows, man. Yeah, so it's a lot to deal with, in that time of Jacob's trouble, that hour of temptation, and ultimately these missiles dropping, man. But, never fear these things, For the Lord is your guide, as the scriptures say. Never fear nor doubt, for the Lord is your guide, man. So it's going to get real bad. The Lord says it's the beginning of sorrows, famines, pestilences, earthquakes in diverse places. Nations race against nation. That the implementing of that microchip, the Kragma, and then lastly, that World War III. So it's all bad, but these things must come to pass, man, so that Yahweh Shai can come back and deliver his elect. The last scripture is Psalms 91:9, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. Man, so yeah, it says right here, pestilences, there should be famines, pestilences, earthquakes. We just read, no evil shall befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling, man. So you have to put your faith in Yahweh Shai, man. So these words is going to give you that comfort, man. These words, it's going to be that stability in that time, man. These times that we're coming into. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability, the understanding of these scriptures, these words, and having faith in them. Yeah. For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in thy ways. You have that angel over you at all times, man. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder, the young lion and the dragon shalt thou trample under feet, because he hath set his love upon me. Therefore I will deliver him, and I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. Yeah, we have a name. Yahweh, the son's name is Yahweh Shai. You must pray in those names, man. He said, I will set him on high, and he will deliver him. And that's what it's all about, being delivered. So when these missiles drop, you can be delivered in that chariot, man. The real, meaning of salvation, of being saved. It's deliverance from this annihilation, this nuclear annihilation that's coming up, man. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. So yeah, call upon Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. Whenever you're in fear, whenever you're in doubt, call upon the Lord. And I will be with him in trouble, and I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation. Yeah, it says right here, man, call upon the Lord, man. So when these things come upon you, man, nations will rise against nation, famines, pestilences, earthquakes in various places. You call upon the Lord, man. When he shall come in like that, when the enemy shall come in like a flood, sparing none. He said, call upon me, and I will answer him, and will be with him in trouble, and will deliver him and honor him, man. So that's what it's all about, man. But yeah, I just wanted to bring out this little article, NATO's, blasting back. The answer to Putin's, it's not a bluff. Well, NATO's not bluffing either. So, tensions are rising. It's continually rising until that day, that great day of the Lord. The great day of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. With that, shalom.